Just when you thought a bitch was gone.
We're back.
Okay.
I guess they are.
So the reason for the long absence will be explained in a minute. And what the you see the people in here always be putting shit in the way. But anyways, guys. Anyway, so the reason for our absence, like I said, will be explained in a second. But you know, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, the new people, you know, and the returning Kiara. First of all,
Of course I'm returning.
you know, I gotta introduce our new club and heart. Wait. No, wait a second. That's funny. I'm thinking of something
Hold
else.
on. Just say your names and introduce yourselves.
I'm Summer. I'm a freshman. I'm studying environmental science.
She's also our new heart.
She's our new heart. I'm sorry about like me saying edited things, but I'm just adjusting myself. Club, go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
I'm Virat. I'm a sophomore here. I am studying hotel restaurant management as an associate, and also I'm getting my certificate in culinary.
Congratulations.
I'm the greatest of all time.
Those are our new guests.
Okay.
That's not possible because I'm the greatest of all time.
Then I'm the
Summer, do you
the-
cook?
Hey, if I'm not
Do
the
you-
greatest, I'm the best.
She's so me though. I don't cook either.
Hey, I'm fine with being the best of all time.
You aren't.
Okay.
Hang on.
Returning host, Kiara.
Hello. Back as the heart, the diamond this year.
Yeah, she's the diamond, and I'm still the motherfucking spade. Ain't nobody finna take that from me, okay? But go ahead and because you're returning,
Yes.
you want to tell them how the summer went for you?
So, my summer, boring. That's the only way to describe it. Is that all I did summer is have my birthday. That wasn't that fun. Trust me.
No, you had your birthday in the heat.
I did have my birthday in the heat, and I did, in fact, have it at a water park. I don't like water parks.
I wouldn't have been able to go. I
Um,
can't swim.
I have recently become single. That too happened over summer.
I don't have an awe button.
It's okay.
Right? Like,
It's so funny because all of last season I talked about basically me and my happy relationship. But it's okay. But my summer was pretty much boring. I did nothing all summer. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed at home. Shane, how was your summer?
oh. For staying at home. Shit. My summer consisted of our one of our favorite guests on the show, Alexis Carlson. We were
I love Alexis.
staying together at her house for the summer. She's got good parents. We're in a good neighborhoods. And her dog's fucking cute. But anyways, though, like what else, the other thing I was doing over the summer, I was working just to have some money over the summer because I didn't want to be broke over the summer because I went to California. And what else did I fucking do? Oh, I worked at McDonald's. I'm never doing that shit anymore.
You worked at McDonald's over summer?
Never gonna do it again. Never
I
again.
envy anybody that can work at a McDonald's.
That's never happened
Because no, like I won't work at a McDonald's. I will not.
I just
I'd kill myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was pretty fucking close. It was bad.
I can suffer through the pressure.
It
At a McDonald's?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah.
It all right. Do what you
Bro,
gotta do.
my sister literally,
it's
like
normal-
my brother couldn't even work at McDonald's.
It's normal
that
for my
long.
family. We have a great work ethic,
Oh,
so we
wow.
can
So
power
does
through
mine.
stuff. So
Doesn't
we can
mean
power
that
through stuff and then just cuss it out once we leave.
Okay, guys. We don't necessarily have like a topic, but
We're doing something different.
before we get into what we were supposed to do today, I'm gonna let y'all know we technically canceled the podcast. There's still no button. We technically, we
I'll be
technically,
the all button. I'll be the all button.
we technically canceled the show because of the availability of the previous hosts that we had on the show decreasing. And what we needed was an increasing value of availability from the hosts from season 2 and hell, from season 1. The fact that all of the hosts that we had from season 1, like the OGs, they were gone for legitimate reasons, but like if we had them, we would not have had the situation happen that happened in March. So
Yeah, second semester was not that.
yeah, last season
Like,
was
I
a
went
little
from-
hectic.
Yeah, I went from being a guest to a host to another host, up higher in the hosts.
Yeah.
I went from a watcher to a host.
Congrats. And this
I
is-
went from suffering through high school to being a host.
Yes, our happy little freshman.
So, against our better judgment, we decided to come back because we still have fans on Instagram and we're growing fans on YouTube. And so, it is our hope that we get a little bit more followers and a little bit more subscribers to get them motherfucking cheddar cheese, if you know what I mean. Amen. But anyway, so it's just, as long as we do that this season, is just our goal to make y'all laugh. That's what we naturally know how to do. At least I can do that shit. And the rest of the, so,
Who are you talking to?
so,
Y'all
so,
hear this?
yeah, that's all I need to say. The next thing I was about to tell y'all is that Kiara, she got a little something to show us.
So, I suggested to Shane that we were going to we add on things because most podcasts do other things than just like topics. And I was like, you know what? Let's do Reddit stories. So I have 3 awesome, very controversial Reddit stories for us to deal with today.
To discuss.
Yes. So if you guys want to opinionate, let us know. Like, oh my gosh, I love these Reddit stories. They're really good. They're really controversial, like really bad. Okay, so I'm gonna read off the I'm gonna read off the names, and you guys are gonna decide. You guys are gonna decide which one we do. Okay.
Okay. Just read through all 3 of them, and then one at a time, just be like what y'all think, and then the next one be like, you know.
What?
Go ahead. You know, you'll see what I'm saying.
Okay, so the first title is "Am I the asshole for hiding my boyfriend's dead dad's heirlooms?" Am I the asshole to divorce my husband and leave him with the kid after finding out I'm not the biological mom? Or we have "Am I the asshole for getting one of my coworkers fired?" Which one do we want to do first? These are all good stories.
The heirloom.
Two.
The heirlooms?
I'm interested in the heirlooms.
Which one are you interested in?
Two.
Well, 2
The
against
second one? Okay. So we'll go in order basically how I read them.
Okay.
So the first one. Am I the asshole for hiding my dead dad's heirlooms? Okay. So, am I the asshole for hiding my dead dad's bird my boyfriend's dead dad's bird heirlooms in a house we share together. I, 27 female, and my boyfriend, 32 male, recently moved in together after dating for 8 months. I know it seems early, but given rent in our schedules, it just made sense. He owns the house, which he inherited from his father, who passed away last year. The house has all of his dad's old furniture, art, and knickknacks, and while they're not horrible quality, they're not really my style. The plaid wallpaper is a bit overwhelming, and the real issue is that there are shocking amount of ducks, bird sculptures, a coat rack with birds carved into them, bird paintings, etc. Honestly, it's a lot of birds. I just really want to make this our home, but it feels like we're living in his dead dad's bird mind palace. We've spoken about getting new furniture and redecorating the house, but every time I so much as mention the birds, he completely shuts down. I understand he might have sentimental value here, but he has never told me about his dad's bird obsessions before. And I really am struggling to understand why these birds are so important. I mean, I'm willing to keep a few select birds for sentimental sake, but the sheer number of birds is just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Okay, before I read this last paragraph, how are we already feeling?
First of all,
God forbid a guy be autistic.
Okay, hold on. It's his dad though. It's his dad though.
What? Hey. So okay,
What are we thinking so far?
I
Before I read the rest of the story.
because of the way that I treat the next relationship I'm about to be in, whoever that dude is gonna be, I really won't give a shit that there's a set of bird carcass at the house as long as it's not.
Okay, but she said a ridiculous amount of like birds everywhere.
More
all over the house.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that might make
Vera?
me consider my decision because that shit is nasty and you got to clean the house.
I'm gonna be honest.
You got to clean that shit. Okay, go ahead. Wait a minute. Y'all don't understand me. Go ahead.
From my standpoint, being a dude who is looking for a female to be with, I probably honestly would not really care because I'd be like, go ahead and get rid of them because that's my father's life, that's my father's things. He probably would not care. He'd be honestly telling me he'd be instigating me to hurry up and get rid of them as soon as possible once he goes. So I just
Get rid of those goddamn birds.
Okay, let's read this. Let's read this last paragraph and then decide how we are seeing this person. Okay. Last week, I removed one of the less conspicuous birds and hid it in the basement to see
Less
if he would notice or care. He didn't say anything, so the next day I took another. I have now hidden 7 birds, and yesterday he finally confronted me about it. I came clean and said that if it took that long for him to notice, then why does it matter so much that we keep them all? He started yelling about how heartless I am and how I am debasing his dad's memory. So I could understand better. I asked him straight up, "What's so special about the birds?" And he said, "If you can't get that now, you never will." We haven't spoken since last night, but I don't want the birds to get in the way of our relationship. I don't really want them in my home. I think I'm the asshole for hiding the birds instead of talking to him about it. I also think maybe I forgot something about his dad, which makes me even a bigger asshole. Am I the asshole for hiding them?
cut that thing over here, please. Here's what I think. So you expect her to know what's so important about these damn birds? I'm gonna be honest. You need to go see a doctor because you need to understand to the point that how the hell does she know how important these dead birds are? Let me remind you, dead birds, not alive. They're dead. They're not even living. They're just corpse.
They're sculptures.
So
They're like
I
other stuff. They're all
understand his
ducks.
point, but like, come on, man, you need to really like. Is she really not that? I'm selling them in a heartbeat. Dad gotta understand. I need that bread. I gotta make sure. I gotta get rid of this.
Bread, ducks.
Summer, how do you
what
feel?
do you think?
All I'm
Is she the
saying
asshole?
is if
Hell no.
I'm dead and somebody touched my Hermione collection or my Draco Malfoy soap or my 17 Harry Potter fan books, I'm coming back from the dead and haunting whoever bitch-ass boyfriend is.
Girlfriend.
So you're telling me that if you had a boyfriend and you were living with him and he had like 1 million fucking ducks
I
all
would
over the
put
place for
them-
no reason,
I
what would you do?
put them in
Sell
a
'em.
box in
Sell
the
'em.
basement or something. Put them in a box.
That's what she did. Well, she hid him in
And
the
she
basement.
hid them from him and
Well,
not.
hidden is kind of extreme, but maybe
Nah, we
like-
selling those sons. We selling them son of bitches. I'm sorry. We
Well,
selling them.
Well,
They're-
if they're
it's
family
fine.
heirlooms, I don't get like why she would like. I mean,
I mean,
not selling them, but I would say that she should have talked to him about it,
if not sell them, I guess you could have found a better solution maybe than that.
or just don't
Or
be
like-
together.
Depends on multiple factors. First factor: how long ago did this father pass away?
How long
She
ago did
said
the
last
birds
year,
pass
and
away?
that- hold on. That story was made a year ago. Wait, no, I'm sorry, wrong. 9 months ago. So his dad died like a year ago, like literally a year ago.
Okay, what's the other factors?
Are they struggling financially?
Jay said that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
struggling
okay,
financially.
Okay.
And they wanted to make the house there. She wanted them to make the house theirs,
It's
but
too
instead
bad.
there was just too much
I
dad and
'cause
too much.
You guys don't know this about me, but my dad died when I was like 8, so this is like coming into this.
I know
There's
this.
still no aw
Oh.
button.
Okay.
Aww.
No, that's actually sad, but like, there's still no aw button.
It's okay. So I'd say And I actually had a boyfriend move in like a year after my dad died. So obviously it's different because it's a kid perspective versus an adult perspective. But I'd say, there's no reason, because how many, so are they dead birds or are they like sculptures of birds?
I guess it was like sculptures and stuff, like a bunch of
Okay.
bird themed things. Like everything was bird themed.
I'd say hit up Facebook Marketplace, but keep some of them. Keep like the cool ones, because there has to be some that she likes if there are that many.
Yeah, she said she didn't mind it. She just didn't want so many of them.
Yeah, hit up Facebook Marketplace.
And also, at the point, like you said, they're in financial problems, so it would probably get
Yeah.
a decent amount for them.
Yeah.
I
hit up
think
Facebook
what I will
Marketplace.
say is that the problem could have been dealt with probably better than how she dealt with it,
Yeah.
and they should have morally talked about it. I think I'm not going to say that she's in the total wrong for it, because he also needs to understand from his standpoint, like, this is their life, this is their house, so he needs to also look at it from the standpoint of, like, they need to make it feel like it's their place, and that's probably what his dad would want. And I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with Rook.
Shane, where's your head on this? Because I haven't heard a single word coming out of this
No.
guy's mouth. Are you gonna throw away your man's bird heirlooms from his dad?
You know, I don't know what I would
Are
do,
we
actually.
tossing the birds?
Are we hiding the birds?
It depends on how, because a different situation than that.
Okay.
If it was me and Mystery Man, it depends on how much of sentimental value these birds mean to that guy. If they don't mean shit,
Yeah, I can understand because one, he didn't even tell her like what the sentimental value to these birds were. They were just
Exactly.
fucking birds.
and they're
Yeah.
heirlooms from people that weren't him. It's just people he was
So
related to.
like I feel like it's bad on both their parts. It's both their faults. Like
Yeah.
she shouldn't have hid his stuff, but he also should have told her the reason why he was like keeping those birds.
I
Like, he
will
shouldn't
say
have just
this,
shut
though.
down.
I will say what they should have done, because she did this without consulting him. So what they should have done was talked about this, and let's say it was stinking up the house. If I was her, and because people in relationships have deep conversations all the time.
Yep.
Let's name the boyfriend I have, fucking Jonah or something. I'm like, okay,
I know where that came from. I know why he said that. I know why he said that.
Me too. Me too.
Me three.
so I say, Jonah, I got to talk to you in the room. Let's say we got kids.
Okay.
The kids need to go play that motherfucking Monopoly Go.
Monopoly Go.
while
what
we
the fuck?
or do something away from us while we talk about this,
Do
right?
you play Monopoly Go? Shane?
I've been playing that
Yes, he
since
does.
June 2023.
Yes, he does. He made a
It's a good
fake.
game.
I played it for a little bit and then I stopped
It's a
playing
good
it.
game.
It's the only reason he made a Facebook account.
Okay, now it is. So, but wait a minute. So they go do what they need to do. Me and Jonah are talking about this because I'm like, okay, I don't know if you can smell what's happening in, because let's say it's downstairs. I don't know if you can smell what's happening in the kitchen or in the living room, but babe, your birds are like
Smell like-
decaying
They smell like shit.
in our house. And I don't know if you can tell or if you love your family so much that you're just wanting to hold on to the memory or what, but we should have like a come to Jesus moment and figure out where they're gonna go. Maybe we should put them in the backyard.
moment.
Maybe, maybe we
Yeah,
should put them in the
Bird
backyard.
museum. Bird museum.
So,
We need to put them somewhere because
They-
it's make my house smell like ass.
Not only that, but they could have decorated the entire like basement with all of the birds.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Like I
yeah.
felt like that would have been even more sentimental. Like you have that
Yeah.
entire basement of just your dad's stuff. Like I feel like if they decorated it enough with all the bird stuff that they had, I felt like it would have been so much better. Like
I suggested the backyard because if you
well,
people
we
put-
don't know if they were like taxidermy animals. She
Yeah.
just said it was just a lot of bird themed stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, for me, though, I would say let's put them in the backyard because anything that smells bad anyway goes outside.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
like, fertilizer goes in the backyard, dog shit goes in the backyard. Like, everything goes back there. And so, if they want to keep the birds and they're just really special to them, I would say let's build them a little den, him and me, and put the birds in there. And for guests, that's a little bit of explaining to do, and that's gonna be on him. That's not my birds.
Yeah.
So if we have like a housewarming party, which as soon as I get married, I want to have a lot of those. As fuck.
I am going to every single one, and I'm gonna raid you of all your snacks.
I want to like, or even my next man. I just want to just have a whole bunch of housewarming parties that he and I put together. I would be like, so I'm gonna show you guys the backyard, but this little box here, that's
touch.
on my husband to explain to y'all. I can't tell you what that is.
It ain't my fault.
So yeah, but that's my $1.25.
All right. Next story.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole to divorce my husband and leave him with the kid after finding out I'm not the biological mom?
No, girl boss. Girl boss.
No, you're not. Your
Say
husband's-
that one more time.
Am I the asshole to divorce my husband and leave him with the kid after finding out I'm not the biological mother?
If that happens,
That's what the fuck I thought you said.
How is okay? How was that his? How was that the wife's fault? She divorced you. You obviously were out cheating with another woman. That's your fault, Dunscat.
Whoopsie.
Point blank.
I
Well,
wouldn't even say-
okay, guys, I've read this story
Summer,
already.
What were you saying? Did you forget?
No, I'm just questioning if I should say that out loud because my first thought is she wouldn't even be the asshole if he's dead. If she killed him, you know.
Well, it's a
women's
little
rights
hard.
and-
It's a little hard for
Legal
people.
options, please.
Hey, if you do that to your woman, be loyal. Stop being an ass and going for other women.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
the story I forgot.
I can't believe my life has come to this. All I ever do is go out of my way to help others, but on a few occasions, I need help. Nobody ever comes through for me. I, 36 female, have been with my husband, 35 male, for about a total of 10 years, married for 7. We have what I thought was my child by surrogate over 2 years ago, because after my 4 years of trying to conceive, with no success, despite all medical interventions, it turns out I am unable to carry a child to term. I had always wanted to be a mom. Devastated is an understatement regarding how I felt when I found out I have a medical condition that would make it nearly impossible for me to carry a baby to term.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
That
it
just-
is.
that
That's
just
like
makes
terrible.
That just makes it worse.
I hate that for women. I
Yeah.
really hate it.
That's really terrible.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. It was even more upsetting when I had to go get major surgery to remove my uterine growths with the hope to increase fertility and complications during surgery warranted a partial hysterectomy involving the removal of my uterus only.
Respect to that woman for going through that hardship. I'm sorry.
I still have my ovaries, so we started to look into the cost of a surrogate. It was really expensive. My close friend since I was in college, who had already had 2 kids of her own, offered to serve as a surrogate for us to cut down on costs. After 2 disappointing IVF sessions that did not result in pregnancy, she became pregnant on the 3rd try and carried a boy to term for us. I was so happy and busy with birth. Between being a mom and returning to work after 4 weeks of parental leave, sorry, so I didn't notice any warning signs. I should have noticed the red flags and warning signs early on, but I did not. I was just so exhausted from working so much at my stressful job and 2 part-time jobs to cover most of the bills and anticipated medical and legal costs associated with my friend becoming our surrogate. She was the primary breadwinner. This is already bad. Already bad. She was the primary breadwinner. She should not have been the primary breadwinner. He should have. My friend and husband started talking more, and I would sometimes come home from my weekend at my job to find her already hanging out at our house when my husband was there. I chalked it up as
Suitably.
Let me see.
You're already a jackass, dude.
Look. Show her that word.
Hold on, guys. I'm dyslexic. This is the reason why I can't read this.
I think Summer got it.
You see the
Inno something.
cusses? I don't know.
Okay, zoom in on it.
Yeah.
I can't even zoom. I will highlight it though. I'll try.
Yeah,
to
highlight
Yeah.
it.
They won't even let me highlight it.
No, don't worry about it. I'm gonna
Okay,
type
he's
it
just
in.
gonna type it in.
Give us a second, people. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Listen to the music, people. Pop. He's already a
you talking
jackass.
about
And he
inconceivably?
needs to get the fuck out the house and never come back.
Y'all ready?
Show her the word real quick.
Hold on, the word is
Innocuous.
Innocuous.
Are we ready to start again?
Yep.
I chalked
learned
it up
about a
as
jackass.
inconspicuous, and it's good for her to know my husband better since she was in the process of hopefully carrying our child for us. I was grateful to have somebody helping us have a child. I also thought it was weird that our son had brown eyes when we both of us have blue.
terrible.
Then I found out that while this is uncommon, it's possible sometimes due to many genes controlling eye color.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little sister also has hazel eyes when both my parents have brown. Recently, all came to a head when I took our son to the doctor's appointment, and they did a metabolic panel
Panels.
and blood test, which showed that he had a blood type that was not biologically possible to have with me as his mother.
Damn.
He's B+, I'm A+, my husband is O+. Immediately, I started to worry that it was the fertility clinic's fault and that they'd messed it up and implanted the wrong embryo. I started lining up a lawyer consultations to possibly sue the clinic and looked into having DNA percentage tests done. The test results showed that I'm not the mother, but my husband is still the father. I was heartbroken and angrier than ever. Talked to lawyers about medical malpractice in the fertility clinic we used. Then my husband confessed that he had slept with my friend. Our surrogate.
What a surprise.
On a few different occasions during our struggle to get her pregnant with our embryos. This means that I thought our son was conceived by IVF, but carried with a surrogate isn't my son at all, and was in fact conceived the old-fashioned way, which I can't ever do. Livid and absolutely broken at the same time, doesn't even to begin describe how I feel. I have been breaking down into crying spells over and over again about this. He claims he didn't ever think that pregnancy could result because he pulled out, and he would always assume that he was.
No, you didn't.
that
No,
was
you
the
didn't.
reason
Stop.
for our earlier struggles to conceive. But before my hysterectomy and during the IVF insemination process with my friend,
Wow.
I felt immediate triple betrayal from what was supposed to be my husband, my friend, and now knowing my child wasn't even really
Cheating
mine.
your ass.
I had such a white hot rage and delirium. I immediately left home, stayed at a hotel for almost a week before asking my parents to let me stay home for a while. I admit I left our son with him, and now I'm filing for divorce because he cheated and betrayed me in the worst way possible. I have also cut off my friendship with my friend, and now the surrogate, and I feel afraid to trust anyone else now. I have seen a divorce lawyer to see about giving up my legal rights to this kid, so I don't have to face such betrayal or owe child support. My husband and friend/surrogate admit they were wrong and keep apologizing, but also called me immature and heartless that I had to just give up on my son like that. My parents also say I can't just give up on a kid that I went through so many legal and medical hoops to have. When I told them I refused to stay in a cheater marriage and I'd rather adopt someday with a better, more trustworthy partner, they also told me I was wrong, that I was maintaining parental rights isn't much different than if I adopted outright.
Wow.
They said it isn't blood that makes you family. They are all about me divorcing my cheater husband, but keep telling me I'm making a mistake giving up my parental rights. Some of my other friends agree with what I'm doing. Few admitted they weren't big enough to swallow pride and care for an affair baby, or to see daily reminders of my friend/surrogate's betrayal every time I look at her son. I just want a clean break and a fresh start. I'm also looking to relocate several states away.
Yeah.
And my also for giving up my parental rights after in the divorce, because a kid I paid a lot of money for to have born by surrogacy
Better
isn't
get our money
biologically
back.
mine, but the surrogates.
Okay.
Okay.
Vera,
Bro.
you were like a little vocal.
Yeah, I
the
saw
whole
I
story,
heard.
so I mean, let it out.
I'm reading this story and I see from the corner of my eye that he's freaking
Here's
out.
what I'll say. No, she's not in the wrong. No, she's not. This motherfucker
She's
went
the
by.
fuck. She's not.
No, the fuck she's not. This motherfucker went behind her back, and we ain't calling it cheating. He fucked her best friend behind her back
While she was getting
while
all
she
of
was
her-
getting the stuff done so she can have a child. To find out that the child isn't even hers.
Right.
I feel like her parents are also wrong for
her
assuming
parents.
that she's
I think the parents wrong.
doing
The
that.
parents don't understand and don't see it the way that she's looking at it. Is she wrong for leaving the child? Some you could say yes, you could say no, but she should not be trying. I understand why she wants to get the hell away from this dunce calf of an idiot and this stupid dumbass fucking up of a friend. Why would you want to be around them after what they did behind your back?
Yeah.
And then you expect me to still give you child support and still be there? No.
Yeah,
That's not my child. I got the DNA. That's not my child. I don't have to. You did this to yourself. I don't want to be with you. You're trying to hope that your sorries would convince me to still be there? No.
Yeah.
And this one
Bye.
was a
You better give me
controversial-
back my money. We selling that damn house. Give me half that cash. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself.
She
and
was
go
the main
fuck
breadwinner.
yourself.
He didn't have any money.
Well, guess what, bitch? Better go figure out how to go get me some.
But yeah, I
Summer
actually
of
chose
Info.
this story only because it was so much to unpack.
Yeah.
I didn't even like.
Yeah.
I knew that she wasn't the asshole in this story. She's definitely not. I think that
No,
she
not.
definitely should have left that child. Like, I get it. She was with him for 2 years of the kid's life, but then again, it's not her kid, and she thought it was. Like,
Yeah.
I would leave a child that was not mine if I had thought it was mine, and then tricked into knowing that it's not mine.
Me being in a household
It's-
full of women, I can see it from both sides and understand the side of how women feel and how the side of how men feel. This is the man's fault. This has nothing to do with the woman. None of this is her fault. This is all his fault, and he needs to understand that and take the responsibility for what the fuck he did.
Right.
Instead of trying to
Right.
tell her that she's being brainwashed by people, or even just what was it? He said that she was being what?
Immature.
Immature. There is no immaturity to what she did. Nothing. No immaturity.
And I also do
Yes.
think she should move several states away.
Those two are the immature ones for trying to act like she did something wrong for something they did. No, nigga, bye.
Right. Like, Summer, how about you?
Summer. Yeah, she's kind of just staring.
No, she,
I think that she's not the asshole, obviously, and she's been through a horrible trauma, and she has no obligation to care for this kid. But I think, no moral obligation, but I think it's kind of interesting how she feels she has no emotional obligation either, because she was this kid's mom for
Yeah.
2 years?
2 years.
2 years.
Of
and
his life.
And obviously she really wanted to have a kid, so it's just kind of interesting to me how a betrayal like that can affect somebody and totally flip the switch, because she was this kid's like mom. She must have loved him.
Yeah, it probably hurt her as much as it hurt, like, getting,
Yeah.
like, learning about this probably hurt as much as leaving the child.
Yeah.
I think that's why nobody, like, realizes, like, like, all of her family's like, oh, this, that, and the other about how she's being immature. She probably hurts knowing that child's not hers. Like, you don't want to
Yeah.
you want to wake up every day looking at a child that you know is not yours. Like,
Yeah.
when you tried
Not
so hard
just
to get
that,
him.
you also have to add to the fact that her husband betrayed her. That's her lover, her best friend, her life.
10
He-
years.
And he betrayed her. So you also got to look at it as she wasn't just finding out, she was not just hurt by just her son not being her blood. It was also, she was betrayed.
Yeah.
So two emotions can cause different things battling at it.
Yeah, I think at the very, not at the very least, but I think that she probably, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this, because obviously she doesn't have a moral obligation to do anything,
Right.
you know?
Hell no.
But
she's a grown woman.
yeah, and she's been through horrible trauma, horrible betrayal, probably one of the most important, two of the most important people in her life.
Her best
But
friend,
I
and
do
her
think
husband.
that being the child's mother for so long, she does have some kind of responsibility to make sure that that child is okay.
You know, because what if this mother is
She-
abusive?
she-
What if this father is abusive?
Knowing her, how most women work, she will most likely, once her head's wrapped around it,
Yeah.
she will still be the child's mother, but she just needs a
She
second.
just
to,
knew
needs,
that she didn't want
needs
to pay
a-
child support.
She needs a
Yeah.
second to just give her a second. She shouldn't, and she's not obliged to sell them child support because that's not her child.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be obliged to anything.
Yeah. Well,
Shane.
that was a really fucked up story. It was a fucked up story because you said surrogate, right?
Yeah, surrogate, because she had multiple IVF appointments.
She
and
could.
not
She
have
wasn't
a
able
child.
to have children. So
Yeah.
surrogates make it where they are able to put both of their DNA into another woman, which making it where the baby will have that woman's DNA, but it will also have the DNA of the husband of the mother. So it'll be kind of like all three of them had a child together, making it also
Actually,
it's their blood.
No, they don't add any DNA from the first person. They're just carrying it. They're only.
But you still get the DNA still goes into they still get the DNA from the surrogate person because it's being birthed in them.
I thought that story was messed up because I want to have the two kids that I tell people about through surrogate too, Junior and Mirage. I wanted to, but like, if it was something like that and the kid wasn't mine, like something in the system got messed up still with surrogate and that the kid still isn't mine, that's weird. And then you have sex with someone and have a kid with her the real way, knowing that I wasn't able to do it. Like, this is not the kid's fault, but before the kid gets old enough to get attached to me, I need to get out of the
Yeah,
situation.
he was only
Yeah.
2 years old. He wouldn't have been attached to that.
because your dad is a horrible person and probably didn't even want to have the kids. He was probably just wanting to fuck. And then when the kids came, it's like, well, oh shit, now I have, my life just got a little bit more expensive because I have to pay for the kid. I have to pay for the school. I got to go to all these parent-teacher conferences when the kid gets older. I have to deal with all these bullies when the kid goes to middle school and high school, depending on how he looks or whatever. If the kid turns out to want to be transgender, I have to figure out why.
Yeah.
Like all of these things that most men don't think about when they're having sex with women.
No,
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
there's a fortunality where some men are unfortunately all they think about is fucking at the age. Since add to the fact that most men, as soon as their balls drop, that's all they think about, and women don't usually get that into their later 40s where they start thinking like that.
Yeah, and
So unfortunately,
Baby fever in my age is fucking terrible.
40s.
unfortunately,
All
men
of
are
the people-
jackasses.
All of the people watching this, that's like the women 40 and above. He did not mean like that. He just saying
No,
like
my bad. Hey, I watched a lot of
Apologize to them.
Hey, I went to a lot of I learned from a doctor who does pregnancies for a living, so that's what I learned that from.
They're called gynecologists.
Sorry, I don't remember their names. I just remember her name was Demersion,
her name was Demersion.
Dr. Demersion. She did all my mother's pregnancies.
Okay, so
My
but
doctor's name
I
was
love you, Dr.
completely
Demersion.
different.
Thank you for always helping my mother.
oh,
Hey, that's me.
Bro, press the wrong
it's
button.
that y'all know from the first season and a little bit of the second one that I do that by accident. It's just a fluke. I'm sorry, but but yeah, like that would crush me because I
I
already.
think you can relate to this on a whole different level because if this actually happened to you, it'd be
this
really
could
fucked
like
up.
it could happen because I want to do surrogate.
Yeah.
So I already get problems from guys already because just there's so much immaturity amongst men, especially like within within the gay community. It's just so many of us that I'm not even gonna say us because I don't do
say
this
me,
shit.
I don't do it.
Like I don't do this, but there's so many guys who will just treat girls or whoever they're attracted to like shit,
Don't be a
and then
jackass, people.
when their responsibilities come in, they're like,
Adios,
"Time to find
bitch.
a new person."
Adios, bitch. Take care
You
of
know,
the child.
like
I can relate
it's terrible.
because of my ex-man.
I can relate. My dad,
Wait a minute, I got
but
it.
not towards the women. My mom to my dad, unfortunately. But hey, I don't do that. I learned that how fucked up that shit is because I
Yeah.
actually did research, and also my mother.
We don't have a
Moment
bum.
of silence.
We don't have
Anyway.
a bum bum bum, but neither. Or like that Jaws dun 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 dun. Dun.
Okay, has everybody like expressed their opinions? I do think that she should have left and that she is completely rightful for leaving.
Yeah. At the
Hell
end
to
of
the
the
fucking
day,
yes.
At the
She
end of
was
the day,
right
it's
to
her
leave. Get the
choice.
fuck
Yeah.
out of there.
what I think she should do since she left is take some time to heal from pain like that, because depending on who you are, there is no getting into a new relationship after what just happened. with
Oh
her.
no, yeah, she
That's
said that
just-
she couldn't trust anybody. She didn't know if
It's-
she could.
It's unrealistic. So what she's gonna need to do is some traveling, some trying new things, going to some concerts, doing some retail therapy, did actual therapy.
Living alone
Like,
because apart from her parents, because her parents are kind of douchey.
yo, if you need to take a couple of years, just give yourself to get your mindset back to where it needs to belong.
and then, and only then, is when she can get to be with somebody else, but keep them at in arm's reach. Because like I said,
you better be honest. If you honest, I'm leaving you like that.
Tyler Perry always puts lines to people in plays where the men are always like, well, all men aren't the same. But
No, they're not.
like, they're not the same, but a lot of them do
All
the
men,
same
okay,
shit, though.
men aren't the same. All men aren't the same, but all women are scared. Like all women have at least had one experience,
Yeah.
and even though it's not all men, it's every single woman
yeah.
Yeah.
that have had to deal with
Yeah.
it.
Shit.
So
Yep, women go through that shit, people.
Not all
men,
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 but
I need to.
enough.
Men, I need
Awareness.
To,
Yes.
hey, I mean, my girlfriend cheated. My ex-girlfriend cheated on me with my football teammate. Shit, because I wasn't tall enough and shit. So,
Yeah.
like,
Life's a biatch.
awareness for everybody that's sad right now.
Yes. Okay, third story.
Okay, are we ready?
don't be a jackass, other men.
Am I the asshole for getting one of my coworkers fired? Speaking of men, this guy is really bad. This guy is really bad.
I was about to
Okay.
say no because it depends on what he did. but
Depends.
Go ahead.
So what
Okay.
do you do?
So I, 20 male, am a server at this restaurant, and my former coworker, Sophia, 18 female,
Immediately taking
was
Sophia's
also
side.
a
Immediately.
was also a server who has gone off to college.
Oh,
For
no.
context, I would always make dumb and funny jokes about babysitting Sophia, considering I am older than she is, and I've
I
been
hope
working.
He dies. I hope he dies.
I've been working there longer than she has, and she's barely an adult. But I still made those jokes when she was still 17.
Weirdo.
Honestly, though, Sophia is pretty much a baby. But, anyways, around Sophia last few days, working here, I made a joke that left her embarrassed. I was making a salad, and then she came over to make one as well, and she made a joke saying that it smelled like eggs, and she asked me if it was me. I told her that it was probably her because her body smells like fish.
Oh hell no! What's wrong with you, dude? Don't be calling people out like that. Fish fry.
She didn't say much, and later I continued to say, "Can anyone smell something fishy?" in front of the other coworkers, and everybody laughed. But Sophie,
Bro,
you
she
guys,
was
this guy's
bro, like,
bad.
bro. She was not trying to be an ass about it, but you choose to be the ass. Great job, man. You're an asshole.
as like hold on, okay, and then in front of the other coworkers, and everyone laughed, but Sophia moved her. But
wonder
Sophia
why.
moved her hair.
Such a funny joke. Why wouldn't she laugh?
Sophia moved her hair in my
no.
face,
It's
and I
embarrassing.
said that she had lice, and everyone once again laughed.
That's retarded.
Justice
Oh,
for
now you just sound,
Justice for
now you
Sophia.
just sound fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Hashtag say
That
her
dude
name.
just sounds like a fucking retarded dumbass.
Okay, okay, so he's like, Sophia was very upset and didn't speak to me for the rest of the shift, and I tried talking to her, but she wouldn't even look at me.
dumbass.
At one point, one of the prep cooks asked me why I treated her like that, and even said I traumatized her. The problem is, Sophia
Call his ass out.
so the problem is that Sophia got bullied when she was in high school for these same exact reasons, and I only brought it back all of her trauma by what I said. I didn't know though.
Wow.
That's called
Toward-
not finding things out first before you start bullshit. And of course, so now you caused her trauma. Good job. You're a great guy, dude. Like you just love being the greatest dumbass alive.
He looked at the camera and said it.
She didn't. Wait, where am I? Okay, towards the end of our shift, I was closing, and I thought it'd be funny to mess with Sophia
Oh my god.
by asking her
Dumbass strikes again.
by asking her if I have to babysit her again. She really got angry and told me to shut the fuck up and leave her alone.
Yeah, call his ass. Call that son of a bitch
I
out.
went and told the shift lead, and she went and had a word with Sophia.
Oh, now
told her
you're a
about how
snitch
she
ass?
needs to keep things professional, and our manager also had a word with her, and she got rid up for talking like
Oh,
this.
so you see me a snitch ass little bitch too now? Okay.
What's
Remember that? Remember that, dude? Remember that? Because one day I'm gonna get your ass one day, and I'm gonna make sure that same shit happens to you. I'll make sure that shit hurts.
I love picking up this story, guys. When me and my siblings were reading this was fantastic for us.
Oh my god.
Okay. Once we were let out, she ran to her car in tears and drove home. The next day, she filed a complaint with HR, even told the manager, and I got talked to. Throughout the shift,
Yeah.
she wouldn't speak to me. I asked if she
Good shit,
could hand
Sophia.
me something, and she wouldn't do it. Towards the end of the shift, I was one of the closers, and I was in charge of checking tables, and she asked the other server that was closing with me to check them. and she
do
told her to get over herself already and to ask me. In the end, she went and got the manager to check them because
Yep.
she wasn't going to speak to me. I
Good
was
shit,
only
Sophia.
trying to make a joke. Recently, Sophia got fired, and I haven't heard anything since.
Good. That son of a bitch deserved that shit, and he wonders why she won't fucking talk to him.
No, she got fired.
You,
not him.
you
She
got
got
you
fired.
got her ass fired.
Someone is very traumatized.
I don't even know how to process
You got her
what I
ass
just heard.
fired, and you don't know why the fuck won't she talk to you? I wonder why she won't talk to you. Maybe because you're just a bum ass little bitch.
I
and
knew
you
this
just-
would be the
you
perfect
don't
story.
understand what the fuck you did wrong, and then you don't understand that she
Bro
got
just rage
trauma
baited
that
her.
shit. She
Bro
got
rage baited her.
traumatized from something
Yeah.
that affected her and when she was younger. So of course it doesn't take people that easy to get off of traumatized. Mind you, I'm someone who gets traumatized being around people, so I can understand how she feels being with trauma. So the fact that you can't understand what is going on and what the hell you did wrong, you as a person need to go fuck yourself and go get a reality check because there's something mentally wrong with you, dude. There's something mentally wrong, and I hope your ass stays single to the day you
I
fucking
kind of want
die.
to look at the comments. I didn't look at the comments.
Yeah, let's look at the comments.
Okay, you are the asshole. So the prep clip brings you into your attention that
Yeah.
Sophia is triggered by you making fun of her. What do? Double down. The next time you see her and harass her some more. But after that, she had to tell you off, and you reported it. How about some empathy and compassion for the younger individual who you have no idea what's going on in their
Yep.
life?
Wow.
Snitch ass little bitch.
Bro, he didn't even say anything. He didn't even.
You better not say
Because he was
nothing, because we gonna
silenced.
call you. We gonna all call
What-
your ass out for your bullshit.
What was there for him to say? Like, he asked if he was the asshole, and he thought that the people in the comments were going to be like, no, everything that you
Nigga,
did was
we think you're the
justified."
asshole.
And so, because nobody said that everything that he did was justified, they came at him, and they said,
Yep.
you fucked up.
That's
Oh,
funny.
So,
wait.
I have
How?
some
Wait.
thoughts.
How old was she? Wait. So what were they? She's 17.
She was 18, and he
18
was
and what?
20.
Summer, go ahead.
You a bitch.
I think
Summer
there's a
Stern.
very certain variety of man.
Man, we ain't calling
certain
that man shit.
variety.
They're
That
called men.
views women as the butt of every joke, and that is the only way they view women. And they view women as something to be made fun of, something to be ridiculed. They don't view women as people. They view women as the punchline, and it is this is really what is in these people's heads.
Men who think women are below them. I'm gonna tell you
Yes,
this now, my
yes.
nigga. They not below you. They above us. I don't see you going into having to get your fucking vagina
Yeah.
ripped open and taking a child out you.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, nigga, your shit ain't be taken out.
Okay, language?
My bad.
No, we can cuss, but he says somebody coochie getting ripped open, and
If unless you're until you go through that bullshit, no, they ain't ahead of. They're
A
ahead
little
of us.
information for everybody that's watching. If you're not a woman, you probably don't know this, but for women, when we have cramps, when you guys make fun of our cramps, it's actually us contracting, like you would if you were pregnant. Like if you were giving birth, it's your uterus opening a centimeter.
It's called a C-section, people.
That's
Yeah.
not a C-section.
Boy, a
That's natural
C-section
birth.
is for pregnancy.
Yes.
Oh
But
my God.
That's what my topic is.
yeah, so if we're having cramps, that technically is our uterus contracting. That
Yeah.
basically, like, we're literally shedding our uterine walls.
Yeah.
She's telling you, niggas, pick up a book and read
Yeah,
this
just
shit.
do-
Learn about it.
Says the person who thought cramps were a fucking C-section 2 seconds ago.
I'm not on her topic. I'm my own topic.
And then, ooh,
I'm on my own topic. I wasn't on the same topic.
But yeah, that was really douchebag of him.
Yeah.
I chose that story because I knew it would be like, you are the asshole story.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it'd
and
be
that's
funny.
why everybody
And
called your
also-
ass out.
And also to go back to my previous point, especially because she's younger than him. And it's like they already don't view women on the same level as them, and they view age and
He
like,
also is a 20-year-old man.
yeah.
So
like,
all of them
you're
think like,
are
Get
you
the fuck out.
fucking
Get your head out the
kidding me?
gutter and get out of the '60s, man.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that no more.
And it's just
nigga,
like,
aren't you almost 20? What do you mean get out of the system?
I'm 19. I don't think like that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm below y'all too. For all I think.
Summer, that is a good point. And
Yeah, it is
yeah.
a very good point.
Women are, especially younger women, and especially in professional settings, are viewed as something
Less
lesser
than.
Yeah, yeah.
Mind you, women have made almost 60% of the things in America. I'm pretty sure it's a little higher than that. People need to get that shit in their head. A lot of things done, not everything's done by a man, and not everything is going to be done by a man. It's usually going to be done by a woman. A lot of you don't see us in the fucking hospital. No, a lot of women are the nurses and doctors because men are too traumatized to do that shit.
What is that like meme
I
of
ha- I-
So like,
Terrence Howard?
that's where I'm
when-
gonna tell men need to finally understand that. What the
periods.
I have a very controversial opinion. I think all men should get hysterectomies
No.
until they find the women that they actually
What?
treat.
Whoa! I ain't,
That
doing,
don't
I ain't
apply.
doing that.
That does not apply over here.
That
No,
is-
that does not
no,
apply with
that
men.
don't apply
I'm
to
talking
me
about,
either.
I'm talking about if men don't really want to use condoms, get a hysterectomy. You can get that reversed. You can get a hysterectomy reversed.
Nah, we just
Oh.
not having sex until we're like 3 years into dating.
That
Point blank.
too.
That's how I think. You ain't touching me until I feel like.
Well, you can't
you're
say that
ready.
because if you're like in elementary and you're 3 years of like you've already been together 3 years, what are you supposed to do then?
We're still not going to. Nigga, we're in high school. Or in high school or middle school.
Whack, whack, whack.
We still ain't doing that. No, I ain't touching you. You ain't touching
Hear
me.
that you're in college now.
Still not doing it.
Okay.
I'm fucking 19 and still
Well,
a fucking.
congratulations to you.
I'm 19 and still a fucking virgin. I'm
don't
gonna
give
think
a
that
fuck.
till the day I die.
Sometimes
Congrats.
you have to take a step
Good for
back
you.
and let people,
Nope.
you
Nope.
can have insane opinions.
Watch, watch,
and
watch,
that's
watch,
okay.
watch, watch. Live and let die. Okay. So, before we end the episode, there was something else that happened over the week. That I think she wanted to tell everybody. There's a movie that before. Don't say nothing yet. Don't say nothing yet. There, there is a movie that is I feel is underground. Wait, look how my glasses look on this camera. Hello. There's a movie that I feel is like an underground movie, and I thought this movie was like gonna be dorkish until
We're gonna
she
put
and
you guys
I
on.
seen it,
We're gonna put you guys
and it won't be underground anymore. At least for like the next 50-something people that see this. So go.
You can watch it on
Be-
Roku.
Or anywhere really. Be gentle, Summer, when you talk about this shit.
Yes,
So,
please keep calm.
For the people watching who've never seen me before, I am incredibly neurodivergent and incredibly hyperfixated, oriented on my hyperfixations. And currently, it's this movie called Dinner in America, and it's this like really quirky, dark comedy kind of romance movie.
Try not to spoil it either.
Okay, yeah. So it's about this girl who's like really like not explicitly stated neurodivergent, but pretty clearly is. And this guy who's like kind of like a criminal, who's like really like rough and like rugged, and I think he's
Her
so
man crush.
attractive. He's so
No, he's
attractive.
not. That's
His voice is attractive. He's
No, he's
not.
not.
I think I've
Not.
shown this movie to every single person at this table. Anyway,
Okay. Let her cook.
Let me cook. So he's really attractive, and I just think it's this really beautiful story of how
no matter how weird or quirky or like whoever, like you think that you're like a freak of nature, and then you have this guy who's like your idol, basically. Because that's, if you watch it, you'll figure out what I mean by that. But it's just this really beautiful
V-Rod's
story.
a hater.
Yeah. It's basically just this really beautiful story of like how no matter how weird you are, there's always going to be somebody that's going to match that and who's going to love you for you.
Match
And it's
my
just-
freak.
and it's so...
It's somebody gonna
It's
match my
fucking-
freak. Ah!
Unfortunately, I am not a freak, so I don't think like that.
Oh, that's all right. Vanilla people, y'all come on too.
But it's a really good story, and it's really hilarious, and it's called Dinner in America. And go on r/piracy. Save my life. I have not paid for a movie, or actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say that on the internet. But
Yeah, you
You're
shouldn't.
fine. I haven't
Yeah.
done that either. If
That-
anybody has used Cody before, it's
This girl about to be
Movies
arrested.
1, 2, 3 was literally canceled because so many people were like
yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah.
We
But you
better
can
be-
also watch it on Roku, and Roku's also free.
We better be
Yeah.
taken off.
It'll
we better
just be
take
with
it off
ads,
because
Yeah.
of the three of
But
them.
it's so good. It's so good. And if you're a neurodivergent person out there, you should watch it because it's really beautiful. And I actually brought it up in
Being a
therapy.
virgin have to do with the movie.
You have to see it.
Neurodivergent.
You have to see
You
it.
have to see it because
Are we
I
gonna
showed-
tie V-Rod down and make him watch the movie?
Yeah, we should. But I actually brought
If
it
they
up
find
in
me.
therapy because I'm like, this is exactly what I want in a person. And I
Yeah.
brought it up in therapy because I'm like, this is every single thing that I want. And she's like, slide. And I think I've shown. So the first time watching this was last Saturday. It is currently Thursday. Or Sunday. It was Sunday, and it's currently Thursday.
Have you
I have
rewatched it
shown-
since we watched it?
We watched it 3 times.
I'm not even surprised. It was
I
a good
have
movie.
watched this movie 7 times since Sunday, and that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. You should watch it. Watch it.
And a lot of you, like, people that like mellow music, like,
Oh, it's also very based on onto the early 1990s punk subculture. It's
Yeah,
very interested in that.
yes, there's a song in there that a lot of people have listened to and not really noticed that
Yeah.
it's from that movie.
Wait, put that down.
I can't tell you. I'm not telling you what song because you have to
Yeah.
find out yourself. But it is a really common
Yeah,
song that most
and
people listen to.
and it's actually so the 2 people in this romance actually wrote the song together. So it's also very, if you're into punk subculture, punk music, punk fashion.
I don't want to spoil that part, but y'all know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And it's very like it's like a dessert for people who are into subculture, punk subculture.
It's a dessert for people who have been wronged by men
Yeah.
and remember after seeing this movie that this romantic story that gets built in a sense is
Beautiful.
very beautiful, and it's in my opinion after seeing this film is what relationships for people who just want love and see like money as like, you know, you have to have a
Not an
certain amount
option.
of money to be in a relationship,
Yeah.
or you got to have a car or whatever the fuck.
So-
That is not what this movie is.
Low budget relationship.
Yeah.
But it
So,
was like the sweetest
I
low budget
actually,
relationship
I
I've ever
have
seen.
every once in a while my version of like self-care days. I call them days where I don't exist. And I stay in bed all day. I left my bed 2 times yesterday, the entire day. I watched this movie twice, and I read fan fiction about this movie for like 10 hours. And I don't have any memory of yesterday other than the fact that I wrote this down because I wanted to remember, but I have no memory of it. Everybody should do it. Just not exist for one day. Just choose to not exist. But
do it- I
anyway,
do it all
you
the
want to watch
time.
this movie with me again today?
Yes, it's sometime soon this week we're supposed to. Sometime
Yes,
soon
can we
this week.
rewatch it together?
Let's
We're-
watch
Can we make V-Rot do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're watching. We're doing it today.
Unfortunately,
Today.
I don't know how
Uh,
it feels
I
to
don't have
be
anything
wronged
to
by
do.
a man because I don't think
It's a
I can't
romantic
think
movie.
like
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
Yeah. Let's watch it today. Today?
So
Yeah, because I can't do it tomorrow because I have a party tomorrow.
Today?
yeah, I after work when I leave at night.
It's so funny that we're talking about all this.
So, but
They
that's,
ain't
see,
gonna
that's what
find
we
me.
do. But so, yeah, Dinner in America. The film was released in 2022.
Or 2020.
It on Safari it says 2022.
Well, it was released in 2020, bitch.
Damn.
Either or, it was
Being mean
it's
for
a
no reason.
great movie. It's just a little awkward in the beginning. So you just have to get
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
the beginning. You have to get through
You
the
gotta get
beginning
through
because
that.
you can't just like skip
You
it.
just gotta
But
hold on for the first
If
45
you
minutes.
can get through that, goddamn it, you can see the rest of the film.
And it's actually fantastic.
So
Yeah.
then that
And worth
brings
a
me
watch.
to like, it's for a specific audience, and then after you see it, you'll know that
Yeah.
this is for you, darling.
Yeah, my personal favorite part of it is just the
I
way.
look so fucking good on this camera. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just can't get over that shit. Go ahead.
You done? You done?
We both look fantastic.
But my favorite part of it is how it just openly celebrates autistic and neurodivergent joy, and because the main character, her name's Patty, and she has this really verbal, expressive, loud way of feeling everything, but specifically joy. And our main main character, eats it up and loves her joy and celebrates it. And it's
You just have to get through the awkward and then there's a part that
you just have to.
it's really hard to get through.
For the first
When she
45
says-
minutes, you just have to get through it for the first 45 minutes and hold on, and then
You'll get all your
you will
context.
enter Nirvana, baby.
No,
it's so
no,
good.
the first like fucking 2 minutes of that
You
movie.
didn't
That
even watch
shit
the whole
ended it
thing.
to. I had to walk
didn't even
out.
watch the whole thing.
I watched 2 minutes of it, and all I see is a woman doing some weird shit to a
Don't
spoon.
fucking spoil it.
Video. Calm down.
I'm a spoil. When I need to, I know when to spoil.
But so yeah, y'all, that was
Yeah.
what she needed to say. Please
Yeah.
watch that movie, and also what y'all need to be watching in 18 days
Next
is
episode.
my the next episode's a week
I'll
from
just
now.
fucking kill myself.
The next,
I'll
the
just
next,
fucking kill myself.
the next episode is a week from now, way sooner than
Okay.
18 days.
Okay.
But 18 days from now is the midterm concert that I'm going to be on. Two of which have a live band. Thank you, God, because last semester I have no live band, and when I did in March, it was a little hectic. It was, so please come watch that. October 7th is going to be at CAC at the Signal Peak campus in Coolidge, Arizona, the campus in the middle of nowhere, but y'all will know where the shit is. And so,
It's
go
big
do.
as
And another round of applause for our new guys.
I have been vibing with this music this whole episode. It's so amazing.
Yes.
I am so glad that we got new guests.
I'm glad that we got new guests. I'm glad that we were able to bring the show back for the 3rd season. That's crazy, and that we don't have to be under the thumb of some telecom company or something that cancels us or whatever just because no views or whatever the fuck. So, you know, I am so glad that that happened. I'm glad that y'all watch wherever the camera is. I'm looking at
Camera's
it.
right there.
So, thank you guys for watching. I don't even know if I'm looking at it. Can y'all tell me?
You are.
You're looking
Okay.
at my-
Thank you guys
Stay
for
right
watching the show. Y'all got something else to say before we leave for the
Just
week?
Oh, we
love
also
each
gotta
other.
we also gotta catch up.
I'm being forced out of my
We also
comfort
gotta
zone.
catch them now.
They're forcing me out of my comfort zone.
Just say
Oh
bye.
my gosh.
It's not that hard.
Just
Say hi to people you love. Say hi to
yeah,
your
love
dad
each
or your
other.
mom
call,
or
call
like
your
My
mom
mo-
right now
no.
and tell her you love her.
or just but you
I'm
know
gonna
what I
call
mean.
my dad, not my mother, though.
But shout him out. Do so, you know.
Shout out to my dad for suffering with a woman who doesn't want to take care of her children.
B-Rock,
Oh
stop
my
making
g-
everything depressing.
Switch to me. Hold on. I'm gonna serve face right now. Bye, you guys. I look amazing.
Don't be weird, man.
Yeah. Just love each other, you know? Just love each other. And watch that fucking movie! Sorry. Sorry.
I need to tone it down.
Men need to stop being jackasses. Learn to be
Watch
a good
the
person.
movie.
Watch that movie. Bye
Have a
bye,
good day,
y'all.
guys.